Good morning, YouTube. Today I want to do a 3-month review of my Himiway Cruizer. These are the 3 bikes that we have in the house. This was my first. This is one that I converted myself about 20 months ago, 19 months ago, yeah, probably around January, end of December, 2019, 2020. So that one's been around the longest. It has about 3,000 miles on it and never had an issue with it. Never a problem. It just goes and goes and goes. It's got a 1,500 watt hub motor on it, a 48 volt battery, a 21 amp per hour. It goes. It does just fine. My Himiway, I absolutely love it. I bought it 3 months ago. It has about, let me see, about, I think, 700 miles on it. Let's take a look. Yeah, 710 miles. It is a beast. It is just a monster. I absolutely love it. I just got to tell you, it's a great entry-level e-bike. It really is. But there's a reason I have that's my wife's Pedigo there. The reason I have the Pedigo out here and my Himiway. Talk about some of the differences. Like I said, this is more of an entry-level e-bike, and it's a good bike. It is fantastic. I've done a couple of things to make it a little bit more comfortable. I obviously put the stem on there that is adjustable so that I can bring the handlebars back towards me. I've got the suspension post in the seat, and I did change the calipers to hydraulic calipers. And what that does is it allows you to ride and not worry about having to adjust all the time. Because it is a heavy bike, the brakes do require adjustment quite often. So because of the hydraulic line pulls there, it's not necessary. But one thing you have to know about the Himiway, if you're considering buying it, is that they do advertise a 2-year warranty. There is no true warranty for that bike. For the Himiway, there is no true warranty, and you have to know that. And I knew that going in. They tell you there's a 2-year warranty, but if anything goes wrong, you are expected to do the repairs, and they will send you the parts necessary as long as you pay for, in air quotes, I'm saying shipping. As long as you pay for shipping. So for this bike, for example, look at the brake light. See the brake light there? It's off. Nothing going on. Well, I had a problem with the switch in this brake handle, and the switch is really a necessary thing. You've got to have it because that's what cuts off the motor in case of emergencies. But when it cuts off the motor and you can't get the motor back on, and you have a faulty switch, well, I did send several emails back and forth to them trying to get warranty service. And what I finally did get was, well, after all the troubleshooting, send us $16 for shipping and we'll send you the part. And there is nobody to install it. We're just going to send you the part. And the problem with this is, and I've shown you, there's the brake light. It's on, but if you do something silly like that, tap it a couple times, look what happens. The brake light is on. The brake switch is stuck on. You cannot get any power. There's no power to this bike at all because the brake switch is stuck on. And I have done everything I can. I've gone through all their videos, all their troubleshooting tips, trying to adjust this. It's not an adjustment. The switch is bad. It's just got a bad switch in it. So this is the part that I am actually getting replaced. Just this. It weighs about 5 ounces, $16 for shipping, which is ridiculous, and nobody to install it except me. So just know that it is a fantastic bike. It is a monster. It is a beast. It runs great, but you're not going to get any warranty service. On the other hand, my wife's had a couple of issues with her Pedigo. I mean, little thing. And man, you get that sucker in the shop, they tell you to bring it in and they make it right. They make it good. They do all the work. They provide the parts, all of it. So that's just some of the things you've got to keep in mind with the different brands of bike. I do like my Himiway. I do. It has got, I mean, fantastic battery. The motor's pretty decent, 750 watts, and it, 28 miles an hour is pretty good. I like that. You can't expect it to run like this 1500 watt bike. You just can't, and it won't. But one thing I will tell you, I love those 4-inch tires. Gotten to love those things, and since I've got about 700 miles on there, and you can see the back, still got probably at least 300 miles to go on it. So I'm going to say we're going to get 1,000 miles out of that back tire no matter what, which is pretty darn good. This bike, I used to go through tires every 600 miles, every 500 miles, until I don't even know what the brand of this one is that's on there now, but with that tread there, that has got almost 1,000 miles on it, and it's just going and going and going. So it's just one thing to consider. If you're going to buy the bike, make sure that you know that there is no true warranty service with the Himiway. It's just not there. It is, we will send you the part, and you pay the shipping, and that right there is not worth $16 in shipping. I will just say that. And while we're on the, well, we're not on the subject, but on a completely different subject, I do have some tomatoes over here. And in case anybody knows, I found these weird bugs, look like grasshoppers, but they're orange. So if anybody happens to know what those are, please let me know. I can't find anything online about them, and they're pretty destructive. About as destructive as the horned tomato worm. So anyway, that was it. Just wanted to give you a quick update on 3-month update on my Himiway. Like I said, I do switch between the two bikes, so one doesn't get all the wear, but that is a fantastic bike. It is a fantastic bike, but would be more fantastic if they provided actual warranty service. So with that, I'll say goodbye, YouTubes, and we'll get you next time.